This is a 2021 JC SportToon 24 with DSL interior, dual stern lounger. It says the black and taupe panels, taupe interior. This also has the high tide hull. You can see the thicker. This has the dual stern lounger, so you've got a seat on this side. You've got a seat on this side at the transom. And then those seats, you can see the legs down on the floor and the little black leg right there. It's pulled out. Normally that would be against the seat, so it makes the seat extend about 4 or 5 inches, so when you're laying on it, it's more comfortable. But you can push that seat bottom in, so it's at a standard depth for sitting, so it's very comfortable to sit in or lay on. Obviously the engine will be mounted here. These have the heavy duty ski tow. That is one solid ski tow. You can see actually without the engine here where the hydraulic steering is, your inline fuel filter in addition to the fuel filters that are on the engine. And then this follows up, this has the power assist steering. All SportToons come standard with power assist steering in addition to the hydraulic steering. So it's a very nice 4-step ladder. This just pulls out and these all extend. So it goes way down into the water. This also has the, I don't know if I can get with the camera here, let me tilt this up. It's got the under trim lights. You can see them up under there, which is kind of a cool package. Sorry. Let's go up on board. See your stern light pole is right here. A nice feature that JC does. Sorry, find it. They put the light here so it's all contained instead of being up in the bimini, which is much harder to work on if it ever has a problem. And over on the opposite side is your gas fill and a gas tank vent. Has a large in-center tube gas tank. All your fittings are very accessible right under that panel, so you don't have to tear things apart to get at it. All your gates, stainless steel with the smoked glass panels. So you can see here, this just, let me see if I can wide angle this a little bit. So you grab under here and this pulls out and then you can open it. This side you've got your dual batteries. That's the power assist for this hydraulic steering, and then that's your battery management system. It's a safety, it's on and off, similar to the Nautiques that we sell. You run the battery dead, listen to the stereo. You just put in this case, they have a key that goes in that hole and you just put the key in and turn it. So it automatically keeps the reserve back, so it'll have enough to start the boat. This has the large 8.8 stereo speakers with amp upgrade stereo. It's almost like having you can see it's about like a mini subwoofer with each speaker, which is that's what they're going for. Instead of having one seat that vibrates like crazy and has a lot of bass, they'd rather have a lot of bass spread out evenly throughout the boat. Moving forward, you have the dual captain's chairs. The driver's seat has the flip-up bolster. That makes it get like a booster seat. It also gives you a lot more room to stand when you're driving the boat. These come standard with the 7-inch Simrad screen. GPS has it has the Suzuki interface. In this case, it's Suzuki. So you have all your digital readout of your gauges. You've also got your hour meter over here, volt, fuel, all your switches. This is a digital shift, so it's electronic shifting. It just moves really easy because you're just moving. It's drive-by-wire instead of a cable. And then this is just, you turn your key to the on position and just hit the start button. Has the upgraded deluxe steering wheel. You've got the JL head unit with Bluetooth. We've got a USB port down here as well. Let's see if I can tilt this a little more. Down in here, you've got wireless charging. You see where the green symbol is. And then just ahead of it, you still do have USB and 12-volt charging ports. As part of the SportToon series, the power bimini top is standard. This is a nice feature. Obviously, when you have a shore station or a boat lift that you keep it on, you can see there's no back arm coming down. So you just push a button and that'll lower down and it'll just rest right in the little cradle there. So it gets it down low so you can pull in under your shore station. Both the driver and passenger seats They recline, which is the lever there. The two levers below allow it to swivel and slide back and forth. As part of the high tide hull standard, you get the in-floor ski storage, ski locker, which is here. This has a full sunbrella cover. It's black, so it matches the black bimini top. And then it's hard to see them both, but this has the two fenders and a fender holder, and you can see the poles for the cover down in there as well. For now, it's usually where we put them until we sell the boat. Moving forward here, this has obviously the black railing. You can get black or white. You can see the boat next to it has the white. This is a great feature, and it's probably one of the most popular ones. It's tip out trash can. You always need somewhere to throw things away on a boat. Something I've added new just this last year is a glove box, and then in the back of that you have that's a USB charging port, so you could leave a phone in there to charge. Also gives someone sitting in the front seat, they can run a cord around to charge their phone if it's low. You've got storage under all your seats, as you can see. It's part of the steering system. And even the front little seat has storage, so there's no lost space. And again, you can see how massive even the back of that speaker is. This has the fiberglass bow pods, which is part of the standard with the SportToon, which gives it their look, which everybody loves. This also has the optional, it's a bow cleat right in the center. It folds down. That's nice when you're anchoring, so you don't have to anchor off to the side with your rope. You don't have to tie up on the corners. You can tie it right in the front. And then you have an anchor lockers, again, as part of the high tide hull. This has, not only does it have an in-floor ski locker, but it has the in-floor anchor locker as well. So you've got a place for your anchor. It's got a cleat in there for a dead end on the rope. You can bring your rope through here so you can close that while you're at anchor. Got it's a real air horn, so it's actually a horn that people can hear from a distance. Here's the lounger on the other side. This has a nice feature. This is a fairly new option. Instead of just being a big hole for storage, this has the shelves in it. It has a shelf on top, which again has a USB port in the back, and then you have a pull-out drawer. This is great for small items, suntan lotion, things like that are sometimes get lost in a cavern, so you can always keep control of them. The helm is on a raised platform, which is an option, the raised helm option. That just gets the driver up, so if you've got passengers sitting here, it just raises you up so you can just see over them a little better. It also is nice when you're coming into dock, so you can see a little better over the front of the boat. Even they do a nice job of tapering this down. And one of the features I like is even when that's closed, you can kind of see through it. So when you're approaching your dock up there, you can see where it's at. Where some boats, it's like looking over the hood of a really big car, and it blocks you from here and you can't see what's over there. Where this, it's real easy to see the front of the boat. One of the nice features in the JC serviceability wise, they all come with the flip up helm. You can see how that's just immediate access to everything in there. You can see the amplifier for the stereo. Actually, there's your other fender there, and there's the fender holder that comes with it. You can see any fuses you have, circuit breakers, access to everything. There's the back of your GPS. So it just makes it real easy to get at things. If you're ever having a little problem, you don't have to spend hours accessing it just to find out it might be a loose wire, where you can just seconds to get at. Every switch on the dash has a circuit breaker next to it. So that's what the little round thing is there. So that makes, again, easy access. A little glove box down there. Great place to put your registration. It's out of the way. This also has an in-floor misting system. You can see the little misting heads there. You can see them along the floors. And they've got those spaced out evenly, front to back. What that does is it's kind of like air conditioning on your feet on a hot summer day. It just really can cool you off. Everyone gets that feature, just loves it. These are rated for 15 people. As you can see, it's 350 horsepower, maximum horsepower. Typically we'll sell this boat on average with a 200 to 300 horsepower. We've sold a number of them also with 350 horsepower. It's just a matter of what your goal with the boat is. It performs well with all those engines. If you have any other questions about this boat or would like to discuss it more or set up a time to stop in and see it, we'd love to talk to you. We appreciate you viewing the boat. Again, it's a 2021 JC SportToon 24 with DSL interior. Thanks again for viewing this video.